Hi everyone, I'm planning to take AI 901 Microsoft Azure AI Fundamental Exam. In this video, I'll walk you through technical and exam focused strategy to help you pass with confidence. We'll talk about what comes in the exam and what exact type of questions you should expect in the exam. Key technical areas like Microsoft Foundry and Python integrations. As name suggests, fundamental, but this exam is quite technical, not just conceptual like other fundamental exams. AI 900, which was launched around 5 years ago, will be retired on June 30th, 2026, and they will be replaced by AI 901. Now come back to AI 901. To clear AI 901, you need to understand core cloud concepts in Azure, using Microsoft Foundry to deploy models and implement basic agent solutions. Understand how client apps are built and integrate AI models. Understanding Python code examples that calls AI models and services. Exam is around AI concepts and responsibilities, which is around 40%, and majorly theory. And implement AI solution using Microsoft Foundry, which is around 60%, and this part is majorly hands-on based on using Azure Foundry. To prepare for the exam, we have self-paced and instructor-led learning. Please remember, to clear the exam, it is very important to cover complete content given in Microsoft Learn. I got almost 90% questions based on MS Learn content only. Now let's discuss what you can expect in terms of questions in exam. Lot of questions around AI workloads like generative AI and agents, text and language, speech, computer vision, and information extraction. Most of exam content and questions are around these AI workloads. Lot of questions on responsible AI, but not direct questions, but based on the given scenarios. On fairness, reliability and safety, privacy and security, inclusiveness, transparency, and accountability. And please focus on these examples. An exam question will be like this only. Lot of questions about how to use Azure Foundry and code samples. Let's have a look about Azure, Foundry resource, Foundry project, models, agents, tool, and knowledge. You will see a lot of questions around these topics. Foundry expose models and agents as API. You may get questions on formats like this, type of endpoints, REST and JSON formats. So you may expect questions on this kind of formats. Choose the Foundry Playground to test prompts, compare models, and define settings before coding. You can see the playground here. Various options like tools, knowledge, memory, home, discover, build, operate. So all the options that you see in Foundry Playground, you should be aware of those options. You may get questions based on these options. Also in parameters like temperature. In Playground, apart from chat, you can see the code as well, which you can use in the coding part. Also, when creating lightweight chat using Foundry SDK, you will see this kind of Python code. Please notice that in exam you may get questions based on the name of the class or maybe function or different parameters. So have a look on this code very carefully and understand very well. Expect questions for difference between models and agents. You can also save model as an agent. To use agent from client application, you may have to refer various environment variables. You can see from here in Playground. See the Python code. See different kind of classes, functions, arguments in the functions. You should be understand everything in detail for exam purpose and publishing the agent. So you see different kind of questions for the agents. You will also see how Azure Language MCP Server expose language feature to agent via MCP. For various AI workload, there are different set of classes that you should be aware of in the coding of Python. Please remember to clear exam, it is important to cover content given in the Microsoft Learn completely. Now when it comes to type of questions, most of questions are MCQ style, few questions of yes no type, few questions fill in the blank type, few for drag and drop. Although exam is not very basic, but you should be able to clear the exam if you do deep dive of the Microsoft Learn content and remember name of classes, methods, different parameters. So actually they're not checking your skill of machine learning, they're checking how you can use all these features in Azure Foundry. So focus is Azure Foundry. Thank you.